No shade to anybody, but I just want to see that in 100 years. I want to walk into Times Square and see like 50 billboards with black people on them. I want to go to Hollywood on Sunset and I want to see like another 100 people on billboards who happen to be black. I don't know how to say that in a sentence though. I was born in Ethiopia, so I have this kind of Eastern heritage that my parents always like kind of remind me of, and then I'm an American. I grew up American. This is something that I used to be shy from when I was a kid, you know, like I never kind of talked about it. But I think as I got older, I realized like that's what made me different. That's the thing that separates me most from everyone, is my ability to kind of combine these two cultures. And also having that duality allows me to have like a very unique kind of vision for the kind of art that I make. You know, one day I'm like just walking down the street, I'll find something, bring it into the studio, I'll sit on it for 3 days. And then, you know, I'm working on a painting and then like that's when I'll know like to use that piece. Or, you know, like my still lifes are pretty much, as you can see, like just work in progress, and it's never finished until I take that photograph. Like I would see it in the viewfinder, but then it's not really, I don't break the set until I get the film back and I'm looking at it, and like there's no Photoshop that happens afterwards. So like if it's not there, then I got to keep it going. I feel like there's not a lot of black art in museums and big institutions, and I hope in 100 years that's all a thing of the past. I'm putting like black people on a platform and a pedestal that people are not often put on, and so I think it goes back to the original question you asked. And you know, in 100 years, I hope those aren't, you know, things that we're talking about, and those aren't the answers that an artist like myself is giving for an interview. You know, I want my legacy to be that of Muhammad Ali. He kind of stood for a lot of things that I stand for, and not only that, but as a black man to kind of live a full life, be so legendary, and also die in peace without the media trying to rip him apart, without any accusations of weird shit coming out like towards the end of his life. I want to have that kind of legacy personally. I want the work that I make to give me a platform to speak on a lot of issues that aren't talked about. My art, I hope that it's bigger than Picasso, to be honest. As much as I love and respect Picasso, there's got to be someone who's black that's on that plateau. And I think it's important to understand that it's not just about what happens in the studio that makes an artist's legacy as big as it is, but also what happens outside of that and around it, culturally, and also what that artist stands for. And so I hope to be that kind of artist.